Hello everyone, it is yours, friend, your boy, Jetblack the one and only, here with another exciting live stream. Today is November 6th, I believe. Yep, November 6th, 2019. It is a Wednesday. We're streaming from Huntsville, Alabama, as always. Today I'm going to talk about my day today, and we're going to be playing some Dueling Nexus. Some Dueling Nexus. So I hope you guys are hyped for that. Yo, Kratos, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? And any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? And also, I see that Ray King is here. Give me one moment to get the live chat pulled up on my computer. That way I'll be able to see what you all are saying in the live chat. I still haven't seen the Dora the Explorer movie yet. I got a lot of work done, as always, which is great. I present this Friday, which I'm hype about. Um, Beth and I are hype for comic book and writing club, which are going to be doing tonight at 10 p.m. So that's going to be quite interesting. Okay, so the order of people in the queue right now. So we got Kratos, Ray King, and Zombie Master. So let me get the queue going. So we got Kratos, Ray King, Zombie Master. Hey, there we go. And let me put the link to the duel into the live chat. Give me one moment. Private game, create custom game. Booyah. And I'll link that down because I know you guys are excited to play. So let's see. Kratos said first. Ray King said me. Zombie Master said add me. Then Kratos said don't see it. Don't see what? Also, I made a new deck. I hope you guys are excited to see it in action. For the most part, people have been mainly just rage quitting against it. Um, but I did lose once. So I've had two quits and one loss. Raking your second in the queue, Kratos was first. Let's see. Kratos said, "Don't see Dora." Oh, what's wrong with Dora the Explorer? Was it not good? I mentioned this the other day while I was hanging out with Serena, and Serena was like, "Yeah, oh, I was gonna go see Dora too. I never got a chance to see Dora." And Kratos said, "It's horrendous." Speaking of horrendous, we only got so much time, Kratos. You gotta jump into this duel room. Where you at? Because Ray King definitely wants to play. Ray King continually jumping in and out. He's playing Izanagi right now. So Kratos, it's your turn. As they say, it's time to duel. Kratos said, "I'm joining now." Okay, ballin'. Because we only have so much time to duel. Ray King, stop doing the hop thing. Izanagi does it too. I'm not a fan of it. Cause it's a thing where it's taking longer because you're hopping. Because the other person isn't able to get in while you're in. Kratos, I'm gonna hit you up with that 30-second countdown. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. See, you can't also do the hop in raking because then yeah, there we go. Now Curtis is in. Because it makes it where if I count down, but then you're in the space, then how are we supposed to know if he was gonna get in or not? But Kratos showed up, and now we're gonna duel. And if you guys want to watch live, you guys will be able to by clicking on that Dueling Nexus link. Zombie Master said, "I was dueling a double battle, and my partner was running 60 card Blue Eyes deck, which he's not good. Having 60 card Blue Eyes is bad." He said, "I didn't tell him he was bad. I just said my partner was running a 60 card Blue Eyes deck." Oh, okay. It sounds pretty bad. Uh, but did you guys have a fun time? I mean, because not every deck that's 60 cards is garbage, but it's not ideal. I definitely feel like 40 card decks are more consistent a majority of the time. Let's see. Oh, that's true. I was looking at my hand and I was like, the way that my hand is set up seems kind of weird because I was expecting a certain distribution of card types. And then I was like, oh, I don't have an even number of cards in my hand. So there was no way that I would get the distribution that I was expecting. Zombie Master said no, he wasn't even running any god cards to help him mill or anything from what I've seen. Did you mean to say god card? Okay, he corrected it to good cards. Oh, okay. You're like, no, 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 he was trash. Oh, Kratos is playing Megalith. Honestly, I've not seen Megalith monsters in action. So this will be interesting. Okay, so I'm going to activate Hinotama from my hand to inflict 500 damage to Kratos. Kratos, in response, activates Megalith Immersion. I'm going to chain to that, play Poison of the Old Man, which burns you for 800, and the Hinotama burned you for 500. Izanagi said, this is so early. I'm going to add you to the queue, Izanagi. Zombie Master said he was facing against the one archetype, Ignister, or something like that. Then Ryan said, add me. Okay, I'll add you to the queue, Ryan. Let's see. I activate Swords of Burning Light from my hand. I set one card face down, and then I end my turn. Right now I have the life point lead, but let's see how long I can maintain that. I have no cards on field. Well, sorry, that's a lie. I have two cards on field, but only in spell and trap card zones. One is set, one is face up. I have no monsters on field right now. Kratos right now has two of them things, two of them things. He has two level 8 ritual monsters on his field. He's playing a Megalith deck. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Kratos just pop my whole field? Is that what's happening? Oh, that's exactly what's happening. And he drew a card? The fuck was that effect? Okay, he's swinging. I activate Swift Scarecrow. Get that shit out of here. What, you thought you were gonna hit me? Let's see. Activate Mystic Mine and Swords of Burning Light. Pass. do, 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 do. Ryan said, why is someone playing Hinotama? You'll see, Ryan. You'll see. Zombie Master said, I've also noticed you've been streaming a little earlier now. It all depends. Sometimes I stream right at time. Right, bleh. Sometimes I stream right on time. Sometimes I stream a little bit early. It varies. Let's see. Ryan said a card banned in the Battle City tournament. Hinotama. Izanagi said this looks mildly gross. I play Poison of the Old Man. Burn you for 800. Pass. Izanagi said a deck that's focused on ritual monsters. Then Yuya said, you! I don't know what that was about. Then Izanagi said, me? Then Kratos said, hey, now I love rituals. Was Hinotama too strong, Ryan, in the Battle City tournament? To be honest, I think one of the strongest burn cards I've seen recently, that's like a normal spell card, is, I'm trying to remember what it was called. It's called, like, Tremendous Fire. Tremendous Fire, I was actually really shocked at what it was capable of. Because it burns your opponent for like an eighth of their total life which is ridiculous. Yuya screaming some more. Kratos said synchros are my favorite mechanic. I can't support that. I don't agree. But it is your favorite mechanic. That's totally fine. Let's see. Ryan said doing direct damage is banned or something. Oh, that's weird. Activate Cauldron of the Old Man to inflict 300 damage to Kratos. Alright, pass turn. Still have the life lead. I haven't taken any damage yet. Izanagi said presumably Jet's favorite is Link, since that's all he does unless it's for a specific fusion meme. Actually, my favorite special summoning type would probably be like Xyz. Um, that's the special summoning type that was really big and new when I started playing the game. Let's see. Ryan said, in this context, directly seems to mean without condition, e.g., cards with activation requirements are permitted. So stuff that deals burn damage for free was banned, I guess, in Battle City. Uh, a good amount of my deck, like the deck I'm currently running, I imagine would be banned in Battle City. I activate Cauldron of the Old Man. Because it has an additional counter on it, you actually get burned for 6. I shouldn't have activated Cauldron of the Old Man. I could have done more if I hadn't have done that. But I did do that. So pass turn. Feels Mike Wazowski. Kratos ended his turn with a quickness. He was ready to get his turn out of there. Oh, I got another counter on Cauldron. This time I'm going to wait. Activate Pot of Extravagance. Banish 6 cards from my extra deck. Ooh, activate Hinotama. Aw, snap. Banned in Battle City. Deal 500. Activate Poison of the Old Man. Inflict 800. Activate Cauldron of the Old Man. Inflict 900. Kratos is now at 2,800. I am currently at 8,000. I have not been hit yet. Let's see how this goes. Let's see. Ryan said, my copy of Nightmare Troubadour has been crashing. But why? Also, my boy Kratos over here playing Pot of Extravagance. Good, good. It's the modern Pot of Greed. Hey, we got another counter on Cauldron of the Old Man. It's gonna deal 1,200 when I let it go off. But before I do that, I'm gonna play Ukazi. Izanagi said Extravagance is great, so long as it isn't an extra deck. That is very true. Ukazi deals 800 damage to you, and then I activate Cauldron of the Old Man, which is going to deal 1,200, dropping you down to 800 life points. I'm still at 8,000. I've not been hit yet. Hashtag Mystic Mine for the win. Ryan said, my copy is old and worn out. I see. I'm sorry to hear that. So Cauldron by itself will win me the game next turn if Kratos can't find a way around Mystic Mine and Cauldron. He really needs to find a way around Cauldron specifically. Mystic Mine's like the least of his worries. Excuse me. Izanagi said, where's MST? Where's that spell and trap card removal? I feel like a Twin Twisters would definitely deal him. I mean, not deal him. It would do him much good. Spell and trap card removal is how you beat the majority of my decks, because they're normally focused. Kratos said that Mystic Mine got me, because I cannot summon monsters without monster effects. This deck has no ritual spells. Oh, that's the whole gimmick. That's the whole gimmick of Megalith. Goot him. That is a hard goot. Goodness. When Mystic Mind shuts down your whole deck, ended entire careers. Ooh, Cauldron's ready. But I'm not even going to use Cauldron. Yeah, I'm going to use Cauldron. Why not? Hashtag GG, hashtag good game, hashtag handshake. Next up, we're going to be going up against Ray King. Give me one moment to set up the new duel room. That way, you'll be able to hop in and play. Here's the new duel room URL for you guys to be able to watch live the active duel. By the way, in case you're wondering what the current duel queue is, the current queue goes as follows. Izanagi, get out of that spot. It's not your turn. The current queue is... Oh, there's Yuya, aka Ray King, ready for action. Okay. Hit that ready button, Ray King. So the current queue is Kratos, who just went. Ray King, who's currently going. I'm about to hit that start button right now. Zombie Master, Izanagi, and then finally, Ryan. Sasuke said, "What I meant at the last live stream, and I quote, I was tempted to pick Monster, but some if not all have effects in Grave. I was planning to make a deck that didn't use the Grave and use only monsters." I see. Yo, Sasuke, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day? Do you have any questions for your boy? Any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Would you like me to add you to the duel queue? Okay, Ray King set to and pass. I'm going to activate Mystic Mine to start off my turn. Okay, Ray King activated Eternal Soul. I can chain to your Eternal Soul. With Poison of the Old Man, you take 800 damage for free. Okay, you have Dark Magician on the field. I'm going to set a card face down. I'm going to activate Tremendous Fire. You take 1,000 damage, I take 500. I'm going to activate Final Flame. You take 600 damage. I'm going to activate Hinotama. You're going to take 500 damage. You're now at 5,100 life points. I'm at 7,500 life points. With Mystic Mine on the field and you controlling one Dark Magician monster, you're not able to activate monster effects or attack, as you know. Oh, you got that stank bitch card. I hate it so much. Dark Magic Attack destroys all spell and trap cards on the field just because you have Dark Magician. That is too good. Stop with the fucking Harpy's Feather Duster, but for Dark Magician, it's too powerful. He doesn't deserve it. Let's see. Sasuke said, but almost all rely. Oh, sorry. He said almost all really fun decks use the Grave in some way. That's why I was tempted to pick Monster. But anyways, how's your day? Oh, fantastic as always. Thank you for asking. Welcome. Don't forget to smash that like button, by the way. Truly appreciate it. Would you like to be added to the duel queue? Sasuke said, not tonight. Gotta go somewhere. I figured I'd stop by to see how your day was. See ya. Okay. I hope you have a wonderful night and that you enjoy whatever it is you're going to be doing tonight. I hope to see you on the next stream. And thank you for checking in. I appreciate that. Let's see. So right now I have Swords of Burning Light on my field to try and keep me safe. But now, Ray King has Dark Magical Circle. I'm not a fan of that card. Okay. I pass turn. Still just trying to stay safe with Swords of Burning Light on field. There needs to be more hand-based protection. Like stuff that you can discard or reveal to protect you. Excuse me. So, Ray King fusion summoned into a Dark Magician monster, which allowed him to use Dark Magical Circle, which popped Swords of Burning Light. Well, it banished Swords of Burning Light. I discard Swift Scarecrow? What? Oh, you probably have a monster that can't be targeted by anything. Let me read it, because I don't know what the fuck just happened. This card's name becomes Dark Magician while it's on the field or in the graveyard. Your opponent cannot target spell or trap cards you control with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. What happened to Swift Scarecrow? When a monster declares a direct attack, quick effect, you can discard this card, negate the attack, then end the battle phase. What stopped it? What like prevented Swift Scarecrow from existing? Whatever it was, got the fuck out of me. I'm now at like 400 life points. Swift Scarecrow should have got me though. It should have been enough to get through. Because I don't see what on your field would have stopped Swift Scarecrow from doing its thing. Raking posted a bunch of ha's in the live chat. Let's see. Zombie Master said Eternal Soul. Okay. Every Dark Magician in your monster zone is unaffected by opponent's card effects. I see. So I couldn't use Swift Scarecrow in order to get around it. Activate Threatening Roar. Do 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 do. Let's see. Now what I'm curious about is, will Threatening Roar stop him? Because it doesn't affect the Dark Magician cards necessarily. It affects the opponent. Threatening Roar says your opponent cannot declare an attack. So it's not like monsters themselves declare an attack. So I feel like that should keep me safe. Okay, it did. Thank you. I am in a very dangerous situation though right now. It's like all top decking. Because I don't have protection. Because he banished Swords of Burning Light. Raking said time to troll. Okay, I'm ready, Raking. For whatever it is that you are planning to do with your trolling. Yep, you got it. You got it. So he during my end phase was able to summon a Dark Magician to his field, which banished Threatening Roar before it went over to his turn, which makes sense. Kratos said, or just like win so other people can play. True, I don't have any way of defending myself, and you have like thicky Sam wiki board. Because I don't have any floating effects or anything either. Also, I don't know how to close out of my graveyard. There we go. Izanagi said, no, stop it. I play Ukazi. Izanagi said, Jet in this duel. Yo, Dozer, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and any discussion topics that you'd like to talk about on the stream? It's good to see you. How have you been? I haven't gotten to my Facebook messages yet, but I noticed that you sent me some Facebook messages. Kratos said there are so many people that don't get to play each stream because of things like this. True. Because there are plenty of people who are like, I only really get to duel with you during like this hour stream. So if you don't just end the duel when you can, it takes away from the total amount of time that everybody gets to play. Hey, na 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 dun dun dun. Do 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 do. Izanagi said, Jet, you can just drop a duel if this happens. Well, I also would like it if we just had more of an honor system. Like just a thing where if you know you can get the W, don't hesitate on the W. I know I don't hesitate on the W. Like if I can goot you guys, I try to goot you guys. Then Izanagi said, there is no honor. Raking, swing. Swing with your monsters. I have no cards in hand. At all. None of my cards in the graveyard have floating effects. None of my banished cards have weird banished effects either. Ray King said, "Can you stop it?" And then Izanagi said, "No." Izanagi's like, "There isn't a way." It's not like I actually have no resources. There's nothing in the graveyard that's gonna pop out and like get you. You is like, I play Final Flame. Ray King's doing something. I have no idea what he's doing. He's taking the burn damage. That's what he's doing. Izanagi said if a player gives up an obvious kill opportunity, disconnect Jet. And then Zombie Master said, I mean, Karma is a B. Izanagi said, this needs to be a rule. Kratos said, case in point, during mine and Jet's duels, he could have played a bunch of stuff before burning me the last time with Cauldron, and then what Kratos said got cut out. Let's see. Ray King said, W time. Do 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 do. Ooh, hashtag GG, hashtag good game, hashtag handshake. Ooh, next up after Ray King, we got Zombie Master. Let me set up the next duel room and put that link in the live chat. Starting up the duel. Okay, Zombie Master used rock, I use scissors. Zombie Master has me going first. Luckily, I got Pot of Extravagance on my side. I banished 6 cards from my extra deck. Chain to that, I activate Poison of the Old Man, and I inflict 800 damage to Zombie Master. From the jump, I set a card face down. I activate not 1, but 2 Cauldron of the Old Man. I activate Mystic Mine. I activate Swords of Burning Light. Well, you control. Oh, you shouldn't activate Swords of Burning Light when you start. Yeah, that was dumb on my part. Should not have done that. I activate the 2 Cauldron of Old Mans to burn you for 600. Oh, and it was a waste of Mystic Mine. I'm so used to going second. Normally, when you go second, you don't have to think about any of those moves. You can just do them. So that was garbage. Activate Waboku, because now it's the only thing that really can protect me. I guess I should have just sat on those cards. Because now it is top deck city. It's hard top deck city. Izanagi said, well, easy win. You're right. I played Waboku earlier. Yeah, so I'm not going to take any damage. Izanagi said, get bodied, Jet. Both my Cauldrons of the Old Man are going to gain counters. So now, last turn they both could deal 300. This turn they can both deal 600. So if you let both of them go off, you're going to take 1200 damage. Kratos said, so you're telling me I just have to go second to win? I just need to not misplay. Next turn, I'll be able to deal 900 per cauldron if you don't get rid of the cauldrons. Izanagi said Jet's power comes from going second. Nah, my power comes from spells. If you have good, like, anti-spell cards or, like, spell or trap card removal, you'll goot pretty hard. In this particular deck, the burn comes a lot more not from the continuous stuff. Cauldron of the Old Man's actually the only continuous burn card I run. Everything else is a one and done. So, because everything else is a one and done, Removal helps you mainly get past the stall. It doesn't really help you get past the burn. That's why I really want hand-based stall. Like, if you could be like, I reveal this card in my hand, my opponent can't attack until the end of their next turn or whatever. I think that'd be pretty good. Like if that was like a hard once per turn effect, to where if my opponent could like negate the hand based stall and then I couldn't use like another copy of it that same turn or anything, that'd be good. Izanagi said hand based stall would be gross since it's effectively infinite. Well, it wouldn't be infinite though. So if your opponent just negates and destroys it using something like recall or debunk, then it's just gone. Like there are cards to deal with it. Um, Trickstar Reincarnation would make you dump your whole hand. If you only had very few cards in your hand, Hand Destruction would get rid of it. Izanagi said, Jet, most cards can't target the hand. But there are cards that do. Like, I'm just saying there are plenty of ways people could deal with it. Like the ones I just named. Also, I lost a cauldron. I didn't see when that happened. Izanagi said, but those cards are far and few in between. I'm not sure that's true. Kratos said, Nick, why don't you play more Phantasm Spiral? It is like exactly the style you like. Exactly the style I like. It's debatable. So Zombie Master swings. I activate Swift Scarecrow. This time it works. Thank you, Swift Scarecrow. Oh, I'm about to get dicked next turn. I activate Cauldron of the Old Man. Inflict 900 damage to you. Then I activate Ukazi. Deal 800 damage to you. I have Zombie Master below half health. I'm still at full health, but Zombie Master is about to hit me. Bam! 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 So, it's about to either even out or me just take the full dick. We'll see. It's one of those two things. That's not true at all. Like he's gonna definitely deal more damage to me than I've dealt to him. Well, kind. I mean, yes, but I don't know why he did that. The like mass of monsters you had on board probably would have just been better overall for swinging than going into a bigger monster. I feel like people do that all the time because they're like, that's what the deck's for. It's like a combo. So I go from my other board to like bigger stuff. But like against this deck in particular, there's not really a reason. You can just swing with all your smaller things and you probably deal more like some damage. Okay, I took 33, took 12 more, took 26 more. Wasn't enough to kill me. In phase enter. So I'm hoping that next turn I draw Pot of Extravagance. That's what I want. That's what I need. Izanagi said, no honor. Did he have the ability to kill me last turn? I'm not sure if he did. Because you gotta keep in mind, one of his monsters is in defense position. Okay, Extravagance. Extravagance, come on. I feel a tingly sensation. Pot of Extravagance. Kratos said he didn't attack with Borreload. Do you think he might have forgot about Borreload? So it's in the extra monster zone? Extravagance. Zombie Master said, calm down. At least I'm trying for the W and not wasting time or stalling. Pot of Extravagance. Let's hit it up. Extravagance pot. Zombie Master said, also wouldn't let me attack with Borreload. This isn't the Pot of Extravagance, but it's not a bad draw. Swords of Burning Light. The reason why I kept going like Extravagance is because I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. And whenever Jaden is about to lose, he gets Pot of Greed. And the author's like, yo, those next two cards you're going to draw. Ooh. that's all you need to turn this whole thing around. Swords of Burning Light isn't bad, though, because at the very least, it'll help keep me safe a little longer. Kratos said, I noticed that too. Final Flame. Inflict 600 damage to your boy Zombie Master. In phase in turn. I need that pot of extravagance for real though. It'll be very helpful in the long run. What you know? What else would really help? If I'm trying to get like stall, I guess. Instead of Swords of Burning Light, Mystic Mine right now would have been delicious. Kratos said it wasn't just Jaden. It was anytime any good guy was about to lose. You get that pot of greed. Pot of greed. Dum, 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 dum. Hey, dum, dum, dum. Dun, 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 dun. Is Pot of Greed also in like 5Ds? Because personally, I just never look at 5Ds. A lot of people are like, it's really good. You should check out 5Ds, but I don't want to watch the motorcycle duels. There's something about it that makes it seem less interesting to me. It seems like it should be more interesting because they're on motorcycles, but something about it, when I like see it, I'm like, it's kind of dumb. I don't know. I think Vrains is cool, and Vrains did kind of the same thing. Kratos said, "Did you ever watch it?" So I saw a little bit of it with Matt, cause Matt was like, "It's good." He's like, "You shouldn't hate on it. It's like a good show." And we watched like a few episodes online. I didn't think much of it for real. Uh, I feel like it has some like anime specific mechanics that I don't fully vibe with. But I watched like 3 episodes or so. I don't really like the speed duel thing, where the rules are a little bit different. Then Izanagi says speed dueling is cool. Like there are certain rule changes that I'm more okay with, like only number monsters can kill number monsters. Like I thought that was weird in Zexal, but I was like it's fine though. That's kind of like the whole point of the show. And it's a thing where everyone he fights has number monsters, so he can't always get away with that. Izanagi said, "Why is that okay?" Because it made more sense to me, I guess. Izanagi said, "If anything, that's stupid." I mean, it is stupid, but I don't mind it as much as the motorcycle thing. Ryan said, "Percent DS adheres to the forbidden and limited list." Oh, 5Ds. That was interesting. Why do you hit shift with it? Let's see. And then Ryan said, "So no pot." So there is no pot of greed in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. So my stall cards are doing me well. Kratos said, "But the story is so good." What's the story of 5Ds? I know that it has like the 5 dragons or whatever. Izanagi said 5Ds does have a good story. Let's see. So I'm going to activate another Swords of Revealing Light. I'm going to activate Final Flame. It'd be cool if I could finish my opponent off with Final Flame. Make it truly the Final Flame, the last burn of the duel. Kratos said, "You gotta watch it to find out." I finished the first season of GX recently, and it wasn't bad. I don't think there's any more of it on the official Yu-Gi-Oh page, though, on YouTube, than just the first season. Izanagi says, "Does Jet even care?" I mean, I'm not sure if I'd check it out or not. Izanagi said, "I feel like we can spoil it." Kratos said, "I will bribe you for it, Nick." Bribe me to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. It's a big time investment if I was to watch all of it. You know what I mean? Then Kratos said yes. Ryan said, "Yeah, the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Page has only a fraction of episodes up." Oh, also, buy Swords of Burning Light. This is gonna get a little messy. Kratos said, "Yet you have no problem watching GX." Yeah, but I liked GX. Also, GX doesn't have any dumb gimmick stuff now that I think about it. Like, it doesn't have any, as far as I can tell, weird rules, like very show specific rules. Um, but Zaxel has show specific rules. 5Ds has show specific rules. I think speed duels come back in Vrains. So I think that also had like show specific rules. Okay. So Zombie Master is down to 1700 life points. Please give me Mystic Mine. Or fucking Pot of Desires. Not Desires, Extravagance. I don't run Desires. Izanagi said original Yu-Gi-Oh has specific rules for certain parts of it, and it's during a period where Duel Monsters is kind of being like figured out. I think it's more excusable in the original series. You know what I mean? I feel like in Zexal and 5Ds, it was kind of weird to have those very specific rules. Izanagi said deck masters called. I actually liked the deck masters thing. That needs to be like a format. It might be a format. Izanagi said they say they weren't at the start. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, swords got popped. Wabaku! Kratos said, Nick, your decks would benefit greatly from Card of Demise. This one in particular? Yeah, I think you're right. I've been playing Pot of Extravagance. Oh, wait. It would kind of help Kratos. But you gotta think about this duel in particular, where I had to go first. Card of Demise would have done nothing for my hand, like at all. Kratos said all of them where you don't special summon. Izanagi said plus both dungeon dice monsters and capsule monsters exist. But those were their own games. And those were cool. Like I didn't mind those. Ooh. Zombie Master playing these zombie Borreload dragons, which is an interesting setup. Kratos said, think about the top decks though. Izanagi said, stop being a speed dueling hater. Also, hashtag GG, hashtag good game, hashtag handshake. Izanagi said 5Ds doesn't even always use speed duels. Kratos said, with no cards on the field or hand, I top deck Card of Demise. I see what you did. Then Kratos said, facts. Facts. He's like, it's a better comeback card. It can be. But sometimes you got Mystic Mine in your hand. Or the other thing you don't play on your first turn. Next up after Zombie Master is Izanagi. Excuse me. Whenever you're ready. Hey, there we go. Gudum. I picked to go second. Kratos said also meant facts to what Izanagi said. Okay, so Izanagi, you've watched me face off against multiple people. Surely your deck is like full of removal. You've had plenty of time to get like your 3 twin twisters set up, counterplay. Uh, so I'm ready and I'm excited. Oh, it's Swords of Burning Light. That's the other card that you don't play on your first turn. Because it's a trash first turn card. Activate Cauldron of the Old Man. Burn you for 300. In phase, in turn. Zombie Master said, I did mess up with my plays a bit, but at least I went for the win. Yeah, balling. I had a fun time. I enjoyed the duel. It ended up getting a lot closer than I thought it would. Let's see. So what is Izanagi going to do? Oh, hell, where's the Buster Blader stuff? I'll be honest. I don't know how I forget that, but I forget that on a regular basis. Activate Cauldron of the Old Man to burn you for 600 in phase enter. Kratos said, Nick, who's next in the queue? Ryan is after Izanagi. Let's see. So there we go. Izanagi now has two monsters on the field. I'm curious what Izanagi's currently thinking about. Because the plays seem to be going a little long. It's like he'll play a card and he'll go, hmm, hmm, hmm. Which is fine. I know with Tingy, it was taking me like 10 years to fucking do anything. That Troymare card. Oh, he's popping Cauldron of all things. My boy, Cauldron? Activate Waboku. Okay. Activate Final Flame. Burn you for 600, as they say, as the kids say. I set a card face down. Activate Swords of Burning Light. In phase in turn. Let's see. Beth said, how would you remix Yu-Gi-Oh in a way that we both vibe with it more? Um, More cards would be Beast Warrior type, and they'd feature like sexy female parahumans wearing armor, and there'd be more Beast Warrior support, and the Beast Warrior archetype. Well, and there'd be a Beast Warrior archetype, if not multiple, that were based on more like trolley strategies, like stall and burn and mill. I feel like those are the main things that you'd be looking for. And it would check like all our different boxes. Plus, Beast Warriors are already like a type in Yu Gi Oh! So there's that. Uh, but I feel like that would make you like vibe with it more. Beth said I would also make it where I bond with the monsters in the program. My eyes fluttered a little bit. I was like, that's interesting. Um, that is a thing now. Well, I mean, not in like Yu-Gi-Oh particularly, but with sentient AI and stuff like that, you could make a game like that. And I've thought about making a game like that. Um, you could always bond with the cards by like imagining interactions with them, similar to in Yu-Gi-Oh! Struct. The main character does that like in the manga for Yu-Gi-Oh! Struct. I have Swords of Burning Light on field, but Izanagi went into his battle phase, so I'm curious what he's about to do. Beth said, I mean Dueling Nexus. Maybe pet the monsters and feed them. Pet the monsters and feed them. That's interesting. Ooh. Ooh. Izanagi activated MST. Izanagi was ready. Activate Swift Scarecrow. You could always imagine petting the monsters and feeding them if that's what you wanted to do. Beth said, would you make a Pokemon AI for me? I'm not a huge fan of AI, but I would vibe more if you made me AI Pokemans. Probably not a Pokemon AI specifically. Also, fucking Unchained Abomination. This is Izanagi's like favorite Link monster. I'm about to get the dick. It has so much removal on it. It can remove too much. I'm top decking too. I can't really get past that while top decking. I don't have enough existing removal on field or anything in hand really. So I think Izanagi's pretty much gonna win this one. We'll see. Zombie Master said, you need a lot of drawing power in this deck. Zombie Master said, also, did your date go, if you don't mind me asking, Nick? Yeah, it went well. Beth is actually who I'm talking to right now. That's my girlfriend, Tiger Chick 2000. Speaking of which, I've never asked you, what's the 2000 part? Like, why is it, like, in your username? Let's see. Beth said, our date went well last night. I'm his girlfriend, haha. I appreciate the ask. Yeah. It was S rank. Zombie Master said, I see, that's good. Then Beth said, no clue. Oh, okay. Also, Beth, what is the profile picture image that you have? It's so small on my screen that I can never really make out what it is. I actually can't make out what most people's profile image is because it's so small. Hashtag GG, hashtag good game, hashtag handshake. Izanagi, gooted your boy again. Next up, I'm going to be facing off against Ryan. Let's see. Kratos said, that's my birth year. Oh, so you're 19? Or at the very least about to turn 19. Ballin'. Let's see. Beth said, it is of two Pokemon called Raikou and Suicune. I probably butchered both of those names. Uh, there we go. Ryan has popped into the dual queue. Let's see. Then Kratos said, yup, 19. Ooh, Ryan gooded me in the rock, paper, scissors. Beth said, want me to send the two Pokemon in Facebook Messenger and have you react to them? I may not be able to react to them actively. Izanagi said, stop playing stall decks, they are bad. I don't really think they're bad. I play Swords of Revealing Light, activate Tremendous Fire to burn you for 1,000, activate Hinotama to burn you for 500, activate Cauldron of the Old Man to burn you for 300, dropping you to 6,200, in-game, in-turn. Izanagi said 9 out of 10 are bad. Zombie Master said, I mean, as long as Nick enjoys it, that's all that truly matters. Izanagi said, Jet only plays the 9 out of 10. Let's see. Also, Swords Revealing Light is already gone. It's already been popped. I activate Swift Scarecrow. Ryan's playing Cosmos. Activate Cauldron of the Old Man. You take 600 damage if you don't negate it or whatever. He activated Cosmojo. Okay, that actually doesn't stop Cauldron. Shit, does it? Fuck, maybe it does. Because Cauldron definitely went away, got banished. Yikes. Let's see. Kratos said, my birthday is April 24th. Beth said, my birthday is December 27th. My half birthday, which I didn't know was a thing until a few days ago, is November 12th. My real birthday is May 12th. Apparently, your half birthday is 6 months either before or after your normal birthday. And I got a special deal at Maggie Moo's for my half birthday that I'm going to try to use this Friday. So I'm hyped for that. Let's see. Kratos said, by the way, legendary dogs are my favorite of the trios. Then Beth said, yes. He can just react to them over the vlog in front of the audience. Lol. Kratos said, I can't choose between Inte and Raikou, though. Let's see. So I've seen these before. So I'm looking at the Pokemon that Beth sent me. Suicune and Raikou. So between the two, I would say I like Suicune better than Raikou. I'm not a big fan of Raikou. Raikou looks weird. Like he has like a star-shaped mustache or something. Also, I'm not a big fan of his like weird-looking mane thing. I do. Excuse me, Swift Scarecrow. Excuse me. Pot of Extravagance would be nice. I do think I need more draw power. Izanagi said Top Deck City. I definitely am. in Top Deck City right now. That is true. That is true. Izanagi said burn isn't sustainable. I feel like if I had more of a protection board set up right now, I'd be fine. Because I've had duels where I've done fairly well. But if you can deal with my protection, then I kind of get fucked. Oh, so removal really gets me. But not everybody that I face has good removal. That being said, most people have good removal. Doom, 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 doom. Hashtag GG, hashtag good game, hashtag handshake. Next up, we're scrolling back to the top. It's Kratos once again. Kratos said, Nick, check that Facebook. I'm so behind on replying to Facebook stuff. Okay. So, do. Oh, cool. Well, I just read what you said about your game. Izanagi said everyone should just run MST. Twin Twisters would be better. Let's see. So this is Inte. Inte also has a weird starfish looking thing on his face. I don't know why. Oh, Kratos had me go first. Okay, this is going to be weird. I activate Cauldron of the Old Man. Activate a second Cauldron of the Old Man. Activate the first Cauldron of the Old Man. Activate the second Cauldron of the Old Man. Let's see. Activate Ukazi. In phase, in turn. Let's see. Zombie Master said, Nani going back to the top. This is a rare moment. Oh, true. That is definitely true. Kratos said it depends on how well you can deal with discarding. Also true. Like, Tinyi would probably benefit, actually, from having, like, discard-based cost. Izanagi said, I feel many cards don't work well with discard. There are archetypes that are, like, built around it, though. Like, I imagine Thunder Dragons wouldn't mind it, for real. I imagine Dark World wouldn't mind it. I think Fables mainly want to be discarded by their own effects. Izanagi said there are archetypes like Dark Rulers. Yeah. I mean, there are plenty of things that have floating effects now. Like stuff that specifically is like its best effect happens when it hits the graveyard. So I don't think discard costs are actually that bad anymore. In some cases, it gives you an effect and then another option. Kratos said, but then you gotta think about discarding as a cost. Izanagi said, but archetypes are a case by case scenario. Kratos said, Twin Twisters does not trigger Dark Worlds. I see. I think it also doesn't trigger Fables. I know that Tinnies are fine. They just need to be in the graveyard. Do Light Sworns that trigger from being in the graveyard get anything? Or do they have to be milled for them to activate their effects? Oh, Kratos is doing his thing again. He's playing with the megaliths. Oh shit, he summoned Necros? Also, you hit stuff in my hand. Oh. Oh, he got rid of Swift Scarecrow. Yikes, I activate Mystic Mind. I set a card face down. Activate Cauldron of the Old Man. Burn you for 6. Is Necros immune to certain effects or anything? When a card or effect is activated that targets a Necros monster, discard a card and negate it. Izanagi said, so it more becomes a discussion about cards that activate in the graveyard. Yeah, that's true. Like floating effect stuff. I do like Necros Trishula's artwork. I think Beth would like it too. It seems like the kind of thing that she would like. Activate Cauldron. Cauldron the Old Man. set a card face down in phase and turn. Cauldron of the Old Man is like a better wave motion cannon. It has a lot of uses. Or at least it has more uses than wave motion cannon, and you can use it more often than wave motion cannon. Activate Cauldron of the Old Man. Burn you for 1200 in phase and turn. The reason why I keep saying Twin Twisters would be better to run against me than Mystical Space Typhoon is because Mystical Space Typhoon, it only can get rid of one of my spell cards, but normally you're going to want to get rid of more than just one of my spell cards. I activate Cauldron of the Old Man. Izanagi said in this case, Twin Twisters is better. That's what I'm saying. In phase and turn. Izanagi said, but that's because you run heavy stall in most scenarios. Yeah, it's like half the deck in most cases. Activate Cauldron of the Old Man. Okay. Not enough to kill, but Final Flame is going to deal exact damage. I finally got to end a duel with Final Flame. Hashtag GG, hashtag good game, hashtag handshake. That is why the card is named the way it is. It exists to end the game. Kratos said, I even have Twin Twisters and MST. True. You do have to draw into it. That is the other thing. Okay, so we're making some good progress so far. We have 10 minutes left. Next up is Ray King. Ray King, I'm gonna give you like a count. Your count's gonna be like 10 seconds because I haven't really seen you active, so I'm not sure if you're actually here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Ray King didn't appear. Zombie Master. Zombie Master is next. Okay, Zombie Master's here. See, everybody's getting wise to my rock, paper, scissors. Oh, but he didn't make me go first, though. Hey, Izanagi said, no, let me Hakai. So we have 10 minutes left in the stream. Oh, Doom King. I don't like Doom King at all. Let's see. He specifically stops zombie monster effects. And he banishes monsters specifically. Yeah, I don't really care as much about Doom King as I thought. I set a card, activate Swords of Burning Light. Activate Ukazi to burn you for 800. Activate Ukazi to burn you for 800. Activate Ukazi to burn you for 800. I drew every copy of Ukazi I had in the deck. In phase and turn. Izanagi said, well, that's a top deck. When Nexus doesn't shuffle. Another Doom King? Okay. Activate Hinotama. Burn you for 500 in phase and turn. Ooh, Swords of Burning Light went away. Gross. Kratos said, Nick, I realize I have an extra deck monster that cucks your deck, but I keep forgetting to use it properly. Ooh, cucks the whole deck? Kratos said, number 38, Hope Harbinger, Dragon, Titanic, Galaxy. What the fuck is that name? Izanagi said, Jet doesn't know what that does. That's true, I don't. I don't know what that does. What a long ass name. Also, Mystic Mine probably would be like, bye bye. Oh, you're trying to get rid of my face down with Coral Dragon? I'll just activate it. Wabaku. Kratos said rank 8 Xyz monster. Once returned during other player's turn, when a spell card or effect is activated on the field, you can negate that effect, and if you do, attach that card to this card's XYZ material. Interesting. Zombie Master said, I do have Doom Kaiser, but might as well go for the better Swift Scarecrow. I ain't got no type, bruh. Wow, yeah. Let's see. I probably should run more draw power. I activate Threatening Roar. Ryan said, yeah, I also need Coral Dragon to destroy Jet spells and zombies. Goodness. Izanagi said, Coral Dragon is a worse Hakai. Is he, though? Coral Dragon's probably easier to get out than Hakai, is he not? Oh, fuck. Why does Swords of Burning Light not protect itself, though? That'd be nice. I ain't got no type, bro. Bad bitches are the only thing that I like. You ain't got no right. Why? All I do is win, man. Every single night. Okay, so Zombie Master is about to hit me right in my jitters. Godzilla said, Jet, how's playing Yogurt? It's pretty Danimals right now. Izanagi said, but why defense? He still has to discard a card. Then Izanagi said, never mind. Activated Swift Scarecrow. Zombie Master said, maybe I should add some rank 8s. Izanagi said, Doom King forces defense. Swords of Burning Light? Bro. Doesn't matter. Coral Dragon doesn't give a fuck. Let's see. Godzilla quoted me, it's pretty Danimals right now. And then Godzilla said, that's great. I'm glad you vibe. Ooh, I'm taking damage now. Ooh, I'm gonna die. That's exact damage if he swims with Coral Dragon, which he did. Hashtag GG, hashtag good game, hashtag handshake. How much time do we have left? 5 minutes? This duel actually only took 5 minutes. We might be able to do something. Izanagi, it's your move. We only have 5 minutes. To be honest, I'm probably going to play this deck again soon. But I'm probably going to run more draw. I don't think Card of Demise will always be really good for this deck, but it's better than not Card of Demise. Izanagi had me go first. He knows that is my weakness. Kratos said your deck is cucking the fuck out of me. Very interesting sentence. I play Hinotama. I activate Cauldron of the Old Man. I burned you for a total of 800 in phase in turn. There's so many stall cards that want you to go second. So if you just draw those, it's like, bye-bye. Zombie Master said sudden death to an extent. Yeah. I'm down for that. Leon said, hey, did you hear about what YouTube said? What'd they say? What did this fill me in? I'm outside of the loop. YouTube didn't call me up. They didn't let me know. Izanagi said, thanks for the waste. I'm down with not taking 400 if I can. 400 life points of damage. Dad asked what 400 was. I chain Poison of the Old Man to burn you for 800. Oh. Killing him. Good. Let's see. Godzilla said, oop. Activate Cauldron of the Old Man. Burn you for 600. Activate Mystic Mine. Leon said they said they're getting rid of all family content in any video games recorded and put it on YouTube, and also saying anything that is learning wise. They're getting rid of family gaming content and educational gaming content. That doesn't make sense. Family and education and game. Why would those be bad things? Like, why would that be something that they'd want to get rid of? Also, what's the source? Then Leon said, in other words, they're getting rid of demonetization, so now you can't make any money off your videos. I feel like that's backwards. You'd be like they're getting rid of monetization. And Godzilla said, what? Excuse me? Yeah, I don't entirely understand where you're coming from. What's your source? What's your source? Boom, 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 bum, 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 da, 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 do, 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 do. Wow. Cauldron of the Old Man now has 3 counters on it. I activate Cauldron of the Old Man. Burn you for 900 in phase and turn. So I'm gonna go to the news tab on Google, with YouTube being in my search. If what you say is true, it'll be just on the news. Leon said they're all separate, I meant to say. Let's see. Oh, Izanagi used compulsory evacuation device to get rid of his monster so that he could get rid of Mystic Mine. Clever. Activate Cauldron of the Old Man to burn you for 1200. This is going to seem redundant. I'm going to activate Swords of Revealing Light, just in case. You could suddenly draw 2 cards next turn. You also could, what else could you do? You could draw a Twin Twisters next turn. So this is to give you, like, give me more protection and to give you more targets for stuff that you'd have to remove in order to get to my face. Let's see, Leon said, in other words, I'm saying they're getting rid of a whole crap ton of channels. Excuse me, but what's your source, though? Like, you said YouTube says, but what does that mean? Let's see. Ryan said a 50-year-old Nazi was banned. Let's see. Is YouTube apocalypse coming? FTC rules could start demonetizing creators in 2020. Oh, Cauldron of the Old Man got popped. Well, I hope I draw into, like, some draw cards. Like Pot of Extravagance. And then Ryan said because he wouldn't stop using Imagine's Dragons music. I actually see that in the Google News tab that I pulled up. That came up as one of the headlines. Leon said they have a petition you can sign to tell them why you think family content should stay on YouTube. So, I guess what I should look up is YouTube Apocalypse. There's this site called Tube Filter that I keep seeing come up specifically talking about it. Is it anything other than Tube Filter talking about it? That's what I'd like to know. Wabaku! I need those draw cards. Not tomorrow, not after breakfast. Now. Ooh, Swords of Burning Light got destroyed. What effect can be chained? No chain. You know, Kratos brought up Pot of Demise, but Pot of Duality really isn't bad. Um, for like the type of stuff that I'm doing, because I never special summon. Okay, I activated Final Flame. If I played Swords of Burning Light, he would just destroy it. Um, but does he have to destroy it during the end phase of his turn? Or can he destroy it during my end phase? We're about to find out. Leon said, when you get off your live stream, go look up that YouTube family. I need something that's not tube filter. Tube filter is the main thing. It's during any end phase. Kratos said, you also should play Fiendish Chain. I don't know about that. YouTube controversy. I'm going to specifically search that and then go to the news tab. I'm taking some damage to the face. I'm taking more damage to the face. Let's see. Activate Ukazi. I'm also on the fence about whether or not I should play Meteor of Destruction. It deals 1,000 burn damage, but only if my opponent has 3,000 or more life points. So it's like if you draw it late, get bodied. If you draw it early, ooh, you know, like it's like really good. So I don't know if I should have it. Okay, Kratos said, okay, fine. I have a relatively unknown card that I think you'll like. I activate Tremendous Fire. Burn you for 1,000, burn me for 500. Not enough to kill you. Kratos said Summoning Curse. Okay. Summoning Curse. Let me look that up. 5 Rex and I turn it into 10. Fuck, that text is small. I tried to look at a Google image. I'm just gonna look at it on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wikia. Leon said, if any of y'all want to check it out, I'll post a video about it on my channel. Okay, ballin'. Also, good game, Izanagi. Hashtag good game. Hashtag GG. Hashtag handshake. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding. Ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these streams. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black the one only. Logging out. Peace, guys. Peace.